Hey Bryce, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Hey, when did you kind of find out you were going to get your first career start in that game last week?
The first time I found out was around the time that Jacoby Law opted out, and so that was the week before we were about to play University of Texas before the game got canceled.
What was your reaction? Did you know you were going to play right tackle the whole?
Yes, sir. I did. I've been playing right tackle for the entire season.
What was your reaction to getting kind of promoted to that starting role?
I mean, obviously, it's a little scary, a little anxious, but I was just happy to be there, happy to be able to contribute to the team.
Well, what'd you learn about how difficult it is to play at this level when you got your first career start?
No, it's a lot faster. The players are a whole lot stronger. It's definitely a lot harder than anything football wise that I've ever done, and it's a very good learning experience. So we could be able to just keep going and go on and be able to win in the future.
And obviously, you were one of three freshmen out there on the starting O line. When you guys went back and looked at film and all that stuff, maybe what'd you think about how it went and how you guys looked and performed?
I mean, obviously, as three freshmen out there, we didn't do as good as a line an offensive line full of like juniors and seniors because there's obviously a lot of mental breaks inside of there, and it was definitely better than it's been. It was better than I thought it was going to be. We made huge strides on the offensive line. We've gotten a whole lot better. We This has been really good going through this, being able to get the young guys to where we're going to be able to win more games in the future because our offensive line is just getting better and better.
Hey, Les Miles had mentioned a few weeks back that you might have been nicked up a little bit. I guess how have you handled things health wise this season? How have things been going in that regard?
Yes, sir. A couple weeks ago, I had a concussion through practice, and I just went through protocol, and I just definitely got healthier. Their trainers are we have a really good training staff. They helped me get through that, and it was a real quick process for me to be able to get back on the field.
Yeah, and then if you could go back to, I guess the first time you started hearing from Kansas, back in your recruitment, the very beginning there, at the time, if someone had told you, hey, you're going to be starting at tackle by the end of year one, what would you have thought?
I would have thought there was no way, but whenever they were recruiting me, I was a little itty bitty scrawny kid playing basketball. I was the first time they recruited me, I was about like 215 pounds. Still, the first time I actually talked to Coach Meadows was whenever I was actually at a basketball tournament, just playing basketball. And I obviously I loved football. And I knew that's what I wanted to do, but I'd never thought in a million years I'd be starting.
What can you tell us about your new O line coach, John Marukian?
I think he's really good. He's a fantastic offensive line coach, and he's an even greater man. We haven't missed a stride from the transition from new coaches. I think he's really putting us in a spot for us to be able to win, and teaching us new things, and us just being able to learn from him and correct mistakes, and for us just being able to, in a way, just be better.
Anything he's doing with you guys that's different than what you had been doing before?
I do feel like offensive line drills. So it's a little bit more intense. He definitely he puts us more accountable for ourselves, which I really like. He he really, in a way, it's more of us becoming more like a man. It's more self responsibility and being able to take ownership for your own self.
Anything else for Bryce?
Yeah. Hey, Amari had a 100-yard rushing game on Saturday. What have you gotten to know about him in the time you guys have, been on the team together?
Um, so in the beginning of the season, we didn't really talk that much until probably like about 4 or 5 weeks ago, and I really like him. He's a really good kid. He has a really great character. He's athletic as anyone on this team, and I think he's going to be really good for us.
Hey, you guys are playing so many freshmen. What's kind of the hope for you guys as a class about what you could accomplish down the line?
Playing so many freshmen, it's we're going to have a lot of bumps in the road. But I think eventually we're going to keep getting better. And with all this experience that we're being able to put on the field, we're going to get paid off. Hopefully we'll start having winning seasons and being able to win more games, a Big 12 championship, and hopefully even farther.
What's the value of the freshman group chat?
Really, we just need to be able to stay together, more like changing the culture in a way, not being down on ourselves, not being down on other teammates, just coming together and being a family.